Hello everyone, good morning. First of all, we would like to thank our model leader Mr. Indraprasad Joshi for providing us with this opportunity to work as a consultant for human resource management. This opportunity has brightened and widened our base knowledge on problem solving and handling situations related to HR. First, I'd like to give a certain reminder. So we haven't put any citations in the presentation, but in the report there is our citation. Our company is Pro Solution Consultancy Private Limited. We have been in the market for quite some time. We have also provided our services to other firms, which will be further presented to you in the presentation itself. Keeping in mind, our motto is to satisfy our client with the best we can provide. By this motto, we have come up with efficient as well as applicable proposal for Cafe Espresso. In this proposal, we are proposing a 5-week training and development program for staffs to top level managers. Now I'd like to give us a short introduction to you about the company. Cafe Espresso is one of the main players of coffee house industry in the UK. Cafe Espresso has also 550 stores in the UK itself. It was founded in late 1980s. By 1990s, it was named 18th fastest growing company in the UK. But since 2005, however, Cafe Espresso has been losing its market share. The key reason of this happening, according to us, is due to poor human resource management. We will also be doing reassessment to solve this problem and do further analysis of the problem of employees, which will help employees to clarify their confusion in our program. Now I'd like to call my colleague for further presentation.
Thank you, Abhijit. Now I'm going to talk about consultant credential. Who are we? We are Pro Solution Consultancy Private Limited. It was established in 2011. We work for the human resource strategy and solve HR issues of our clients. In our plan, we include each and every staff members to enhance their learning experience with us. Our plan are simple and understandable as well as competitive advantage. We have strong industry exposure. As it has been several years of our establishment, we have experience in these industries. Quick resource allocation. We are 4 members. We work in those areas in which we are specialized in. So we can allocate our resource as quick and just give a proper response to our client. Immediate consulting. As we get the case, we try to respond as quick as possible and try to solve the problems related to HR. Our success stories are with Sodaphone Private Limited. We worked with the company for 5 months and tried to solve the major HR issues. The second company is Let's Go Mart. We worked with the company for 4 months and specialized on their employee recruitment and provide them appropriate training programs. And the third one is Doita Company. We work with the venture of 8 specializing on employee turnover. We provide them vocational program and practical training session. Now I'm going to call Priyanka to continue from here.
Thank you, Harish. Now I will continue with the project details. So, as Abhijit already mentioned, that Cafe Espresso, you have been a major player in the industry for a long time, but now you're having a really hard time getting a position back. So we've outlined different issues related to it, and we've tried to look at it through an HRM consultant's point of view, also as an employee's point of view, because we've tried to focus on employees' satisfaction is really important. And beginning with the first issue, that is recruitment process, as it's the first thing that we do. The recruitment process is going on very informally. So if we carry it out formally, and if the top level managers are present in during the recruitment process, the employees still feel more responsible towards what they're about to do. And if they're interviewed with different questions properly, you might also find out the actual candidate who might actually want to do the job and who's really interested in doing it. So staff coaching by competitors. So while we're hiring the staff in a very formal way, we can also sign a contract with them. Like we can do it on a yearly basis or a half yearly basis, and we can ask them to. We can also sign another contract that they'll remind us, they'll notify us 1 month prior to leaving the job, so that we can hire different other staffs for the job. And because of that, we can also be able to do the interview process earlier, and we'll have a really long time to select the right candidate for the job. And the other thing is employee appraisal, which is not really happening formally, and it's being conducted by store manager. So what we can do is we can give feedback to the employee in a quarterly basis, so that they'll know what they're doing right and they'll know what they're not doing right. And if they're doing something right, we can also provide them with incentives. And if an employee has stayed with us for a long period of time, we can also increase their salary and also give them a better position in the company, so that they'll want to stick to our company for a longer period of time. And the other thing that we've noticed is that we only have 46% of the people who said what the problem was, but what about the 64% of the staffs? Why did they not answer the question? So we think that there's a communication gap between the top level managers and the staff itself. So we have to build the communication gap. We can also do it by forming a feedback box where the employees can put down the feedback. It could be anonymous, or they could also put down the name and they can write down what problems they have, and then it should reach to the top level managers and they could react to it. And if they have urgent problems, they should be able to contact the top level managers directly. Now I'd like to call Asta for the rest of the presentation.
Thank you, Priyanka. I will be talking about our cost estimate for the whole program. So we have categorized our training into 5 different categories. First one, we are starting off with the CEO. Like Abhijit already said, our training program includes all the employees from the top level managers to our part-time workers or full-time worker employees. Everybody is included in this program. So the first one is our vocational training program for the CEO. That will be for 1 day, and it will be 2 hours on that day. So what we do in our vocational training program is that we have one-on-one session with the CEO, so that we actually know that the problems from his point of view as well, and we can also discuss what we have understood and what we are willing to do to change the current scenario of the company. So then the next one is staff management training. That will be done to the managers as well as to all the staffs directly to managers, but indirectly to all the other staffs. It will go on for 14 days and 1 hour each, and let me tell you, it will be on alternate days. And in this staff management training, we actually train the managers, and we also have one-on-one session with them, and then we come to know about what their problems are from their point of view. That will be done throughout all our training programs. But the main point here is that we try to make them understand how important it is to motivate the employees, so that they can be fully efficient, and so that they also feel very energetic at work. And that is done in our staff management training program for the managers. Next, we have recruitment training program. That is also for the managers, since they are responsible for hiring and firing their employees. We found out that there are they have been carrying out very informal ways of recruiting their staffs, and that is why they have a huge employee turnover. So we have recruitment training for 2 days and 2 hours each. We think that will be enough. And next, we have training and development program. That is for all the staffs. It doesn't include the CEOs and the managers, but all the other staffs who are in the company are included in this training and development program. In this program, we go on from the smallest things like smiling while serving to the point where they should not be mixing their personal and professional life. We will be talking about all those things for 14 days and 1 hour each. This will also be done on alternate days so that we can really supervise them if they are doing what we are asking them to do or what we are trying to make them learn or not. I think this will be very efficient if we supervise. And next we have customer handling training program. This is for the staffs. Now we know this sounds really simple, but customer handling is a little bit of difficult job to do, and to train the staffs what they have been doing will be like poking the dragon, but we have to do this because we have found out that the customers are quite not satisfied with their company and with their service as compared to their competitors. So we have decided that we should be doing the customer handling training programs, and this will be done for 8 days and 1.5 hours each, wherein half an hour will be allocated for their theory sessions, like what they should be doing, and 1 hour we will be supervising them on how they are doing the job and if they are doing it or not doing it. So that is our cost estimate for 5 weeks. And our total will come up to be £8,200 for 5 weeks. And I am personally handling vocational training and recruitment training, and Priyanka will be handling our staff management training, and Harish will be handling our training and development program, while Abhijit will be handling our customer handling training programs. And this is our project plan. This is just the numbers that were given earlier, and they have come into figures. This is about it, and thank